onto the bottom buds.
What you got, Willis?
Got a couple of random things. It's kind of a bottom bud, kind of not a bottom bud.
Yeah.
So laws are changed in some places, and these fucking laws are stupid as shit. So Arizona law bans people from recording police within 8 feet.
That's sketchy shit, man.
Tell me what logic that is.
Well, here you go. Devil's avocado.
Devil's avocado. Do it.
Devil's avocado. I disagree with this wholeheartedly, but let's just jump into it knowing all the facts without reading the article, because that's what
true journalism is, though.
Yep.
True journalism.
Yep.
Headline
story. We read the headline. What else do you need to know? Come on, please. So
you're learning.
Here's the thing. I'm thinking, like, maybe they're thinking, maybe they want people to back the fuck up when there's a scene going on. You know, if you're anywhere closer than, I don't know how the fuck you measure 8 feet in the fly. It's like you got a meter stick on you. All of a sudden, it's like, get back. But it's like 8 feet. Someone's standing at 8.5 feet, 9 feet.
Like,
yeah, it's like a limp fucking tape measure. It's
get
like
back,
get back,
motherfucker.
Yeah, like how are you supposed to measure this on the fly? But maybe it's supposed to be like, you know, give them space. I know you want to get your video of them. Most videos can record from 30 feet away and still get decent detail.
I was just at a concert yesterday and we were kind of far back. Got very good detail doing the zoom in.
So it's like maybe that's what they're looking for. Maybe that's what it is. It's like, get away. Before we get into this, there's an example. There's an example of an officer, a male and a female officer, that are chasing this murder suspect. He's armed. They gets into an accident. He crashes into another vehicle. And this is all on video. We don't need to play it, but he crashes into another vehicle. The driver of the other vehicle that suspect in the crashed into gets out of his car and starts yelling like, "Fuck you! What are you doing? Watch where you're going!" What? Like he's just going berserk on the suspect's vehicle. Guy that was driving the car has no idea what the fuck is going on. The cop is there. The sirens are blaring. The cop gets out. He's got his firearm in his hand, and he's trained in on the driver. Like get your hands up. Get out of the vehicle. The guy who got hit is like right in the officer's face. Like, what the fuck? This guy just hit me. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Come on. He's squaring up on him. He's pulling up his pants because he's down around his ankles. And he's like, come on, man. Well, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the guy that's in the car, the suspect, starts fucking shooting at the cop. But the cop is dealing with the fucking asshole that won't leave the scene because he thinks his ego is far more important than the lives of anybody else. So he's like, and it's incredible. So the officer that's like trying to like get the suspect is takes 2 shots like right above his fucking head outside of the window.
Haircut.
Yeah, and so that's when all of a sudden the ridiculous, because I almost filled that with a different R word, a ridiculous suspect, or not suspect, he was impulsive. Yeah, repulsive. Yep. Individual that got hit finally bugs out, while this cop ends up getting shot 3-4 times. They end up getting the other suspect, but this all happened because you had an ignorant son of a bitch that wouldn't leave the scene. He wanted to stay there and he completely fucked that cop up real bad by distracting him and so on and so forth. So I'm thinking and I watch a lot of fucking police shit. Don't ask me why it is what I do. But it's like, I know most of the time when I watch this shit, there's either some female screaming her fucking head off.
Females, man.
It's always. And females, I'm not trying to fucking be sexist, man.
Right,
it's
ladies?
like, oh my God, she's screaming. She's got her phone out and she's going berserk. And it's like, part of me thinks that they're like trying to cut back on this.
See, I would totally agree if this was Arizona law bans people from being within 8 feet of a crime scene. Then I'd say, fuck yeah, you know what? I get it, man, because there's a lot of danger that can happen in these situations. But in these cases,
yeah, you're right.
This just seems like they're saving themselves some attorney charges.
Feet, but as soon as you start recording, now you got to back up.
You can stand within 6 feet.
So, like true journalists, let's read the article now. Let's see what it says.
Let's see some logic. And I bet you we can't. Probably got to pay
Civil
for it.
rights
New York
and news
Times.
media organizations have oh yeah, right. We probably got to pay.
New York Times
objected to the law, saying it goes against their free speech. So the governor of Arizona has signed into measure a law that makes it illegal for people to record videos within 8 feet of police activity, limiting efforts to increase transparency around law enforcement operations. The law, signed by Governor Doug Ducey on Wednesday, goes into effect September. Many civil rights groups, they don't like it. I want to hear why, though. State Representative, the bill's sponsor, said that there was little reason for bystanders to be within 8 feet of an on-duty officer, and that the law would protect people from getting close to dangerous situations and prevent them from interfering from police work. Under the law, yeah, and this is where I would insert what you just said and said, well, if you're trying to get people to back up, then tell them to stay away from 8 feet. What is recording?
Yeah, what the fuck you got your phone?
To do with this? Yeah. Maybe it's because the only reason people are ever within 8 feet is because they're real. I don't know.
Or
I don't know.
Maybe it's because enough phones, they're worried about brain cancer. The radio waves.
That's genius. I don't know. I didn't think of that.
Arizona cops care about people. So what they want to do is have less phones.
Yep.
Around the people.
Yep. Same reason you can't use it on the plane.
Save their lives. I'm trying to I was slowly going with it, trying to think of some logic that could be a little funny too, but it's just stupid.
It's a stupid
This is
law.
just stupid.
Real stupid. Yeah,
get a fucking misdemeanor. You go to fucking jail for 30 days, get a $500 fine because you're recording a cop. Kiss my ass.
Yeah. I can't see that holding up. I really can't see that holding up in Supreme Court. Because of course
there are no
the
exceptions for journalists either. Whoa. We don't need real news anymore.
In fairness, though, it's like 8 feet is kind of close. So it's like, forget about the law. It's like, journalists and everything, they're not going to get within 8 feet. A journalist, like I'm saying, like when you watch these videos, it's typically it's a spouse.
Oh, they're zoomed in too, and like you can see the camera. They'll be back in like,
for sure, they're 3 blocks down, and they've got that like, zoom. That
still, I just would prefer this law being worded differently. If you're
Yeah,
recording police within 8 feet, just don't be within 8 feet of police officers in a crime scene. That's justifiable.
That should be
I could
common
get
sense.
behind that,
Yeah, 100%.
But I can't get behind. I can't record it, motherfucker. Eat a whole ass. That's crazy. That's crazy. What if they're doing some real sideways shit and you're gonna get in trouble?
Makes you think that they are.
Well, in that video now, would that be taken? Would that be confiscated?
Well, I guess.
Because you filmed it within 6 feet instead of 8.
Yeah, it would be confiscated and you would be arrested, and none of your evidence
seize your
ever,
shit, probably.
Yep, it would never make it to the light of day. You know what I mean? Your phone would probably be destroyed because you would have a passcode. You'd never give it to the cops. So what are they going to do? Destroy your phone. And then what? What are you going to do?
I'm like, joke's on you, bitch. All my shit
You
backs
were
up to the drive.
Yeah, right?
Google Drive. Done on phone, no, but I need to upgrade anyways. I'm waiting for the iPhone 14. I was going to get the 13, and somebody's like, dude, just wait.
Yeah, you got a month.
Yeah, I didn't know because I'm out of the loop, bro. I was going to order it last night after we did the show.
Bro,
yeah.
I've been Apple since I was in the womb, bro. Yeah, you let me know.
My whole fucking staff, everybody has a goddamn Apple. Everything.
I get a new phone every like
all my texts
months.
come in as multimedia texts, so they load like a picture.
Yeah. Welcome to Android.
I hate it.
Yeah,
it's only it's welcome to fucking Apple because you motherfuckers made everything so complicated.
Well, it
universal language.
The thing is that it's like the reason I can't stand Samsung and Androids is because of Apple.
Yes,
like
because Apple's made their shit so it's not compatible with other shit.
My in-laws use Samsungs, and whenever they send a picture, I'm like, oh my god, it's gross. It's this big, and it's pixelated as shit. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, the day of the BlackBerry. You remember back in the day, I could always tell who had a BlackBerry. You know what I mean? Because they never could upgrade their camera shit. So it's like, oh, you're using a BlackBerry, aren't you? But it's like, yeah, it's the same thing. It's like Samsung. Ugh. But it's only because you're sending it to a guy with an Apple.
That's weird, but isn't Tim Cook the guy who's running shit now?
Well, you could say that. Yeah, he's the guy at
devil.
Apple. Yeah,
he's another one of those guys who like no innovation. How can we take more from our people? What can we do to make it so that they
Bill Burr's the
function
one
more?
It's like he's just one guy, and he goes up on stage. He takes
Dude,
all the credit.
Like,
and it's
even
like you got a herd of scientists that are working on all this shit, and this one guy just like walks by the office and says, "I want a phone that gives you the weather and the internet all at the same time." And then these people go into a room and they figure it out, and he gets all the credit for it.
And that's where like credit and blame, I get that. But while it's comical, the reality is in a corporate structure, usually the C-level employees are making most of the decisions. So in that case, yeah, he's usually probably the decision maker, but not the worker, not getting shit done and actually doing it. That's the big difference. But at the same time, when it comes to decisions like, hey, we should have a charger that's different than everyone else, or hey, let's fucking fuck people. I don't think that's all the scientists who are like, yeah, let's fuck them.
No,
sliding the condom off. I think it's the money guys who are like
telling the scientists
how can we fuck them? Yeah, and they're like, we don't want to fuck them. They're like, don't care. Slide the condom off. Do it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
You buy a brand new iPhone for like $1,400, whatever the actual price is. There isn't even a charge cord in that sumbitch. Forget about it. It's gone.
really?
Yeah.
So I have to buy a charger separate?
So you might get the cord, but you won't get the box.
So you can plug it into my fucking USB wall?
Computer. Yeah. Yeah, man, bro, it's no different with a PlayStation controller, man. You buy a PlayStation controller, there's no cord to charge the fucking thing in it.
No, there's not. But at least my PlayStation controller can also work on my fucking computer, right? And it just is a little more versatile. As we're like apples.
Yeah,
Like I tried to get pictures off of the fucking
you can use your phone
device
as a
on the
remote.
PC.
Like there's tons of things. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like there's just so much that makes it so it's not compatible with other stuff, and it just is anti-consumer.
Yeah. Europe's going to pass it. They're looking to pass a law that everything that charges has to be used with a USB-C.
Good.
Type C or USB Type C. Yeah, good.
Oh, and magically, fucking Apple's like, well, I guess we can do it now.
No, they're gonna they're gonna take the cord out and they're gonna make it wireless charging. They're gonna make it so they're like, fuck you and your cords.
So you're gonna buy our wireless charger.
Yeah. Same reason they took the headphone port out. So you're gonna buy their wireless headphones. Yeah.
I literally
Welcome to consumerism 2022, eh?
We'll see how today's meetings go, goddammit, because I may not be getting fucking Apple. I don't want to, man. It's too much bullshit.
They'll suck you in, bro. Like, you'll come eventually. They all say that.
I'm gonna come.
They all say that.
Take some time.
Yeah. This another thing happened. It's like Rogers is my service provider. They were out for like 4 days. I had no idea because I talked to everybody on iPhone. So I could still talk, I could still message, I could still everything because it's all via Wi-Fi. Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I had no idea Rogers was out until somebody told me that my Rogers was out. I was like, oh, huh. Just made me realize that I really don't need a phone service plan whatsoever. I just need Wi-Fi.
Yep. It's only once you leave the house. It's like,
yeah, it's once you leave the house. That's it.
I don't do that often, so.
Nope. Welcome to the home. Yeah, just when I come
just
to
here,
Rooster Studios. Yeah,
Rooster
Studios, baby.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, man.